Hi, this is Alicia from God's Handling Mind Life Coaching Service. And today I want to share story time with you guys. But before I do, I would like for you guys to hit the like button, subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed to it, hit the bell, and hit the all. That way you'll be notified every time I post a video. With that being said, we're going to jump right into this video. Well, as you guys know, I did a video which was a story time called My First True Heartbreak. And the guy in this story and whom I was speaking of, me and him have reconnected. And we was going back down memory lane. And he reminded me of a time that I played hooky with him from summer school. And this was something I didn't want to remember because it's funny now, guys, but it was not funny then, okay? And what happened was, as you know, I said my first true heartbreak, so you can imagine what that was all about. And he stayed over to his sister's house through the weekdays, which he don't normally do. He usually come over on the weekend. And I was supposed to go to summer school. So I wanted to stay home with him. Well, at his sister's house with him. He didn't want me to stay, y'all. He tried to get me to go to school, but I didn't want to go. I wanted to stay there with him. But my aunt, she seen us walk into the store. So I'm assuming that she called my mother and told her, that she seen it. Because when I went home, my mother was asking me a lot of questions. She was like, I heard you didn't go to school today. And me trying to cover, because I told you guys my mother did not play the radio, okay? So I told my mother, I said, we did go to school, but my teacher took all of us to her house. And we all, stayed at her house instead of being at school. So my mother asked me, where did she live? And for the life of me, guys, I couldn't tell her where she lived. I said, she lived down these long roads. We were going a long way, just going down a lot of roads, and I couldn't tell her where she stayed at. So I had this type of mother, you do not tell her anything and think she gonna believe it. She is gonna keep on until she get to the bottom of it, okay? So what she did, she called my school, but the teacher wasn't there. So she waited a while, then she called back. She decided she'll call back. But the teacher still wasn't there, so she asked for my teacher's phone number. They gave her my teacher's phone number, and she called my teacher's number. But my teacher wasn't at home. So this went on practically all day up until night. And every time, she had said she was going to call her and just leave a message for her to call her. So every time the phone rang, my heart would go down in my stomach, you guys. So this last time the phone rang, and it didn't sound like she was talking to my aunt or anybody. So I'm listening. And after a while, she hung up and she called me. She said, babe! And the way she called my name, I know I'm in big trouble, guys. So I went in there. So she asked me again. She said, did you go to school today? I said, yes, ma'am. My teacher took all of us to her house instead of us being at school. She said, well, where do your teacher stay? I said, it was a long road. I don't remember, where we went. So she told me, she said, go and get my switch. And I went and got it, and she asked me again. She said, now, tell me, where do your teacher live? And I'm steady saying the same thing because I didn't know where she lived, guys. But I guess she got tired of me lying, because that's actually what I was doing. She said, "You did not go to school today, simply because if you had went to school today, you would have known that your teacher didn't come to school today. And the reason why you don't know where she lived is because she lived in the next town over, guys." And I didn't know that. But when I tell you, that was one time I didn't get away with it. I got towed up. I'm up under the bed and everything. And like I said, that was a time I did not want to remember. Like I said, I can laugh at it now, but it wasn't funny then. But I appreciate you guys sharing this story with me. I wish you share it with other people's also. And like I said, hit the like button, hit the subscribe if you haven't subscribed, hit the bell, hit the all, and that way you'll get notifications of every time I post a video. And you guys have a blessed day.